What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And if you just found me around here, we talk about money, all kinds of money. So if that's what you like, if you found value in the content, reward me with a like and a subscribe. Now, in today's video, I decided to go right off the cuff and talk about credit. And I want to talk about the rules that I observe with credit that have enabled me to get my scores up to 800 or better on all three credit bureaus. These are the rules that I observe to this day and will continue to observe. The first rule is I always pay early. And I know sometimes life happens, that can be difficult for people, but it's just a habit that I have. And I'm not saying that it helps your score get any higher, but I always pay early. Number two, I avoid interest at all costs. Any way that I can avoid interest. So whether that's using some perks that a credit card may give me, like balance transfers with 0% APR, or if it's just, making sure or doing something to be able to pay the entire balance. So I'm basically getting I'm basically paying same as cash with no interest. Number three, I don't charge above 25% of my credit limit. The reason I don't is because I don't want to get into that threshold of having the high credit utilization of bringing my score down. The reason that I'm able to do this, well, I got a couple ways. Number one is I use business credit to relieve the pressure on my personal credit. So I'm usually nowhere near 25%. But if you don't have business credit, another way to be able to do it is by strategically getting credit limit increases. So you can use a pretty good amount of credit and still be under 25%. For instance, if you got a $25,000 credit limit, you could use $6,000 of your credit and still be below 25%. So that's number three. Number four, I analyze everything. If I'm interested in opening a new credit account, I'm going to analyze and make sure that that particular card fits my needs, my criteria, has the type of perks that I'm looking for. So I'm looking at cons, which cons are things like anything that says fee, annual fee, monthly fee. Then I'm looking at pros. Pros would be airline miles, rewards points, discounts at certain retailers, extended warranties. So I'm analyzing everything before selecting a new card, a new offer, contemplating a new offer. I just analyze. Number five, I have a plan for any debt that I'm going to incur. So I use a rule where I want to pay everything within 1 month. If it's going to take me longer than 6 months, then I have to underwrite it personally with myself and be honest and convince myself that this debt is worth taking on. It's going to cost me more than 6 months worth of interest. So, and I usually always lose in that. So I don't end up taking on debt that's going to take more than 6 months on a credit card. Credit cards are great if they're used properly. You can be the winner and not the credit card company. They'll actually end up paying you via rewards points, airline miles, and all other types of perks. But most people end up paying them because they use the cards irresponsibly. Those are my 5 rules. I'm going to just go over them again real quickly. Number one, always pay early. Number two, I avoid interest at all costs. Number three, I never charge more than 25% of my credit limit. Number four, I analyze everything. And number five, I have a plan for any debt that I'm going to incur. All right, guys, that's all I got. If you found value in that content, please consider rewarding your boy with a like and a subscribe. And if you need to increase your credit limits, I got a couple videos up here that can help you do that. And on that note, I'm gone.